Hey everyone. So, in the sessions for this week's discussion post, I've noticed that they ended up being completely different than what I expected to see in a counseling session. To explain it the best way that I can, I would illustrate what I had imagined as a client going to see a doctor, presenting an issue that they had been dealing with, and seeing the doctor to find a solution. In this example, the doctor would be seen as the expert, as I imagined the counselor would be seen. In contrast, the client is seen as the expert, due to the observation that the direction of the counseling session is heavily dependent on the disclosure of the client. And so throughout the counseling sessions, particularly in the first session video, I saw the counselor portray an empathetic understanding in which Carl Rogers illustrated the concept as entering the private perceptual world of the other and becoming thoroughly at home in it. This is recalled in our text, which can be referenced on page 321. In addition, I saw a spirit-filled character which was portrayed well in the first video, in which the counselor was attentive, gentle, and patient with the client through how he presented himself. So I believe that the counselor in the first video would be a good representative of the kind of counselor I would like to be, due to the welcoming, warm, and sincere characteristics that he emulated in the session. I also noticed that there was a minimal amount of questions that were asked in the counseling session itself. I would have imagined that more questions would have been asked in order to obtain more information, to dig deeper in the counseling session, and to make more progress. Instead, the counselor pinpointed certain disclosed information to focus on in the counseling session, and to dig a little deeper and have the clients emphasize and talk a little bit more about certain subjects. And so, with that being said, the counseling skill of paraphrasing and gentle confrontation were used. So my question is it appropriate to ask open-ended questions during the session? That would be the only question that I do have in terms of this week's discussion board. Thank you very much for your time. Have a good day.